Hello, everyone. Well, it was a very tough team, tough game, uh, as we expected. Against Cincinnati, it's always like this. They have a really strong offensive. Uh, their team is one of the best teams in the league attacking. So we knew who we were facing as well. We know that we are strong at home. I think we created chances. By moments, the game was very open. They had chances as well. Uh, we want to win at home and always. Uh, but again, taking into account the opponent and the game and everything, I think the effort of the players was there, and we need to take the point and move forward because this league is long and we are still there, and the standings we look at the end. So tough night, but okay, we move forward for the next one now.
In the first half, go to halftime. 3 minutes into the second half, you guys leveled the game. What was the message in the halftime break with the players in the locker room?
Well, again, we knew that Cincinnati has very strong players at front. As well, we knew which spaces we believe we can hurt, and that was the adjustment. Try to hurt them in those spaces and try to neutralize as much as we can those talented players they have at front. And we were able to tie. We had chances both in the first and in the second half. Unfortunately, we couldn't score. They had as well. They didn't score as well. So that's the point we have, and we move forward for the next one.
Michael.
Martín, thanks for your time. Justin said that Luis Otavio was the best player on the field tonight, in his opinion. Certainly Otavio, Jorbet, Wilder, when he came in, those guys did a really game-long effort in trying to keep Denke and Evander from exploiting spaces, Pavel Buka, Tom Barlow, all those guys. How much of the responsibility is on those defensive midfielders in front of the back line to prevent those transition opportunities and those free runners?
Yes, I think our midfielders, all of them, unfortunately now we have Brian Ojeda, injury, Edu recovering as well. So the five of them, Gasca as well when he plays there, they do a good effort, an amazing effort. They cover a lot of field. Their shift is huge. They're helping a lot. And yes, I agree. I think Luis today he did an amazing game, and he put the heart on the field. And it's so young, and it's impressive the way he played.
Martin, two questions, if possible. Your thoughts on the Cincinnati goal where it looked like the ball hit off Duran's face, and obviously some players were wondering why the play wasn't stopped for an immediate head injury. And second, we just spoke with Justin Ellis, and he kind of talked about the high standard he has for himself. Just curious to know if that's just him as a player who keeps himself to a high standard. Is that something that's basically preached across the whole team as well? Thank you.
Well, regarding that play, since I am here in the United States, I learned that in the MLS we take care about those situations with the players. This is why we were expecting that after that kick in his head, the game should be stopped, as always was. But I haven't reviewed the sequence. I don't know if the ball effectively got in the face. I didn't see the sequence again. But in case yes, as far as all the courses we did every year, we know that should be stopped. Other than that, I don't know if maybe I am ignoring some rule, or maybe it's okay what the ref did. I don't know. I don't know. I was expecting me and everybody to stop it just because it's what we learn here. But maybe there's a rule I am ignoring or we are ignoring. It's okay. She let the play go. So it's not me the one who need to judge that situation. I assume the people in charge will review and and that's it. It's gone. It's a goal. We can't do nothing now. And regarding Justin, it's a very young player. I think his talent make sometimes that the expectations go high is because of his talent. I think we need to be balanced, as always, not only with him but with every player. He's not the best in the world when he scored, and he's not the bad one when he doesn't. So Justin is in a really good process. He's helping us as all the players, and we are very happy with him.
Goal line to Luis.
Profe, buenas noches. A diferencia del antecedente anterior contra Cincinnati en esta temporada donde sufrieron un poco más en defensa, hoy el equipo se mostró mucho más ordenado tras encajar el primer gol. ¿Qué tan conforme se va usted con la solidez defensiva que mostró el grupo hoy? Sobre todo en el lado donde estaba Bernardo Rain y después entró a Adrián Marín. Muchísimas gracias, profe.
Sí, Luis, ellos buscaban hacernos daño por ambas bandas. Tratamos de resolverlo. Por momentos pudimos controlarlo, por momentos no. De nuevo, estás enfrentando a un equipo que es muy fuerte ofensivamente y te va a crear chances, ¿no? Lógicamente. Nosotros también somos muy fuertes y hemos creado nuestras chances. Ambos equipos pudimos convertir un solo gol y ahí está el partido, ¿no? Pero el equipo compite, el equipo ahí está dando pelea en una temporada que sabemos cómo empezó y que sabemos que es larga y sabemos cómo queremos terminarla, y vamos a dejar todo cada día y en cada partido para que así sea.
Martin, we kind of talked about Giron, but him getting his first start since his knee injury back in October, he's obviously played a couple games coming off the bench, but just getting him back into the fold, getting him starting minutes now, how important is that? And just kind of ramping him up slowly but surely to make sure that he comes back and remains healthy with the team.
Yes, as you say, recovering players is always important for us. Jordan is a very important player for us. He's coming back from a long injury. It's not easy. Will take time for him to be as he wants. I think Jordan did a really good job, and he's moving forward in his recovery process.
Martin, last time you guys played, obviously a much different scoreline, 6-2. Evander went crazy, goals, assists. Tonight, your team was able to kind of keep him a little bit under control. He had a few chances, but kind of off to the side mostly. What was the message to your team coming into this game on how to sort of cover for each other with a dynamic player like that?
Yes, I mean, as we spoke before, Vander, Denki, all the players they have at front are very, very hard to defend. Sometimes even you do whatever you do, they score, they solve it. This is why they are so talented. We have players like that as well. I think it was a really good game. We were able to stop them by moments, and by moments no, and they create situations. And the same from our side. They were able to stop us in some sequences, but in many sequences not, and we had the chances. I think it was a tough game for both teams. Well played, and now again moving forward, it's a quick turnaround, no time. So ready for Wednesday now.